morning student. Today our topic is coordinate geometry. This exercise 6.3 question number 22. Now we see question number 22. The vertices of a quadrilateral ABCD are A equal to 3, minus 2, B minus 3, 4, C 1, 8 and D is 7, 4. Prove that the line joining the midpoint of the sides of AB, BC, CD, DA in the same order make a parallelogram. In this questions, we have a quadrilateral ABCD, which vertices are given. We prove that on joining the midpoint of its side, we have PQRS is a parallelogram. First, we find the midpoint of every sides. We have coordinate of A 3, minus 2, B equal to minus 3, 4, C equal to 1, 8, D equal to 7, 4. First, we find the midpoint of A and B. We have formula midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. When we take midpoint of AB, then we find P. Midpoint of AB equal to x1 plus x2 means 3 minus 3 upon 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Then we have 0 upon 2 means 0 minus 2 plus 4 upon 2 is equal to 1. Now we find the midpoint of BC. Now we take point B and C. Then we have minus 3 plus 1 upon 2, 4 plus 8 upon 2. Now we have minus 2 upon 2 means minus 1. 4 plus 8, 12 upon 2 is equal to 6. Now we find the midpoint of CD. Now we take point C and D. Then we have 1 plus 7 by 2, 8 plus 4 by 2, 1 plus 7 by 2, 8 plus 4 by 2. 1 plus 7, 8 by 2, 8 plus 4, 12 by 2 means 6, 4, 6. The point R is 4, 6. On this way we find the midpoint of DA. We take point D and A. We put value 7 plus 3 by 2, 4 minus 2 by 2, 7 plus 3, 10 by 2 means 5, 4 minus 2 by 2, 2 by 2 is 1. Now we find the midpoint of AB, E 0, 1, BC, QD minus 1, 6, R 4, 6, S is 5, 1. On this way we find the all midpoints of its side P, Q, R, S. Now we find the distance between P and Q, then we find PQ. When we find distance between Q and R, we find length of QR. Same as we find the length of RS and SP. We have formula of distance between 2 point under root x1 minus x2 whole of square plus y1 minus y2 whole of square. First we find the distance of PQ. We let this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Now we put the value PQ equal to root 0 plus 1 whole of square, 1 minus 6 whole of square. Then we have 0 plus 1, 1 square, 1 minus 5 square, 25. 25 plus 1, root 26 unit. The length of PQ is 26 unit. Now we find QR. We take point Q as x1 y1 and point Q x2 y2. Then QR equal to 4 plus 1 whole of square, 6 minus 6 whole of square. Then 5 square, 25 plus 0 equal to 5 units. Now we find RS when we take R and S. R equal to root 5 minus 4 of square plus 1 minus 6 whole of square. 5 minus 1, 5 minus 4, 1 square is 1. 1 minus 6 minus 5 square is 5. Then we find root 26 unit. RS is 26 unit. On this way, we find the length of SP equal to 5 minus 0 square plus 1 minus 1 square. Then 5 square equal to 25. 1 minus 1, 0 square, 0. Then we find 5 unit. We see that PQ equal to RS, which is equal to root 26 unit, and QR equal to SP is 5 unit. We find that the opposite sides of this quadrilateral PQRS is equal. So PQRS is a parallelogram, hence proved. Now we see next questions. Our next question is the coordinate of a point dividing the line AB in ratios 2:3 internally are 1 by 5 and 34 by 5. If the coordinate of A are 3 by 6, find the coordinate of B. We have a line segment AB. The point D divide AB in ratio 2:3, the coordinate of B 1 by 5 and 34 by 5. The coordinate of A 3, 6. We find the coordinate of B. Now we have point x1, y1 3, 6. We find the point B x2, y2. We know that the internally dividing point B xy 1 by 5, 34 by 5. Ratio m1, m2 is 2:3. We have the formula of internal dividing x comma y is equal to m1 x2 m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. First we take x equal to m1 x2 m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. We put the value of x, x1 and m1 and m2 in this formula. We find the value of x2. On this way we put the formula, we take the formula y equal to m1 y2 m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. We put the value of y1, m1 m2 and y. In this formula we find the y2. On this way we find the point B h2 y2. All students solve this. If any problem then they ask me. Now see the next question number 24. The coordinate of the midpoint of sides of any triangle 0, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 0. This is very simple question, but this is a large question, but very simple. So look carefully. Coordinate, we let coordinate of A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C is x3 y3. Point P is given, which is the midpoint of AB 0, 1 by 2. Point B Q is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and C point R is midpoint of CA is 1 by 2, 0. We let A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y2. First we find the midpoint of AB. Then we have x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. P, the midpoint P is 0, 1 by 2 is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. X coordinate part equal to x coordinate part, y coordinate part equal to y coordinate part. When x1 plus x2 by 2 equal to 0, then x1 plus x2 is equal to 0. And y1 plus y2 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. Then 2 cancel by 2, then y1 plus y2 equal to 1. We let this is equation second and this is equation first. Now in this way we take the other midpoint of sides. Midpoints of BC, which is R, is equal to x2 plus x3, x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Then point Q is 1 by 2, 1 by 2. We take x2 plus x3 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2, then x2 plus x3 equal to 1. And y2 plus y3 by 2 equal to 1 by 2, then we have y2 plus y3 equal to 1. On this way, we find the midpoint of CA. The midpoint of CA equal to x3 plus x1 by 2, y3 plus y1 by 2. 1 by 2, 0 equal to x3 plus x1 by 2, y3 plus y1 by 2. First, x3 plus x1 by 2 is equal to x3 plus x1 equal to 1, y3 plus y1 equal to 0, then y3 plus y1 equal to 0. This is equation 7. Now we have 6 equations. Equation first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Equation first, third and fifth is in term of x. So we add equation first, third and fifth. Then we have 2x1, 2x2, 2x3 is equal to 2. We divide whole equation by 2. Then we have x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 1. We let it equation 7. Equation second, equation 4 and equation 6 is term of y. On adding equation second, 4th and 6th, then we have 2y1 plus y2 plus 2y3 equal to 2. On dividing 2, y1 plus y2 plus y3 equal to 1. Now we have 8 equation. First we subtract equation first from equation 7. Then x1 x2 is cancelled. Then we remain x3 which is equal to 1. On this way we subtract equation third from equation 7. Then x2 and x3 cancel. Then we have x1 is equal to 0. On this way, we subtract equation 5 from equation 7. Then we have x2 equal to 0. Similar, we subtract equation 2nd, 4th and 6th from equation 8 respectively. Then we have y3 equal to 0, y1 equal to 0, y2 equal to 1. Then coordinate of A is x1, y1, which is 0, 0. Coordinate of B x2, y2, which is 0, 1, and coordinate of C x3, y3, which is 1, 0. This is the answer of this question. If any student have any problem, first all students solve this. If any problem, then they ask me. Thank you. Good day.